Alright, we're going to make ourselves a real cheesecake tonight. What I mean by real is like using real ingredients, fresh ingredients, and having no graham cracker crust, because for hundreds of years there's been cheesecake recipes and even cheese pie recipes, but cheesecake recipes without the use of graham cracker crust. That didn't happen until around 60 years ago or so. And it dates back, I'm told, to the Jello company and their mix, so-called cheesecake or cheese pie mix that you would buy at a store and just mix out of a box. Anyway, we have a pint of sour cream, butter. We're going to use lime instead of lemon. 3 packages of cream cheese, some vanilla extract, some cornstarch, and of course we want to use non-GMO, because if not, anything corn in the U.S. is GMO if it's not said otherwise. 1 1/4 cup of granulated white sugar. I always use cane sugar, CH brand, and that also make sure that it's not GMO. Otherwise, if it's not a cane sugar, it's beet sugar, and that is GMO here in the United States. And 5 eggs. So all the ingredients have gotten to a room temperature, and they're going to need to be mixed together. So an essential part of cooking a real cheesecake is having one of these babies. Really can't do much for a cheesecake without these. Expandable. One goes inside the other. And so the trick is to keep the bottom from getting burnt. You want to use some aluminum foil, wrapping it. And they say to use like a water bath, but my little oven, I don't have any units that can hold this and do a bath. And so I just make sure there's enough aluminum foil on there. Alright, so that guy is ready. And what we also got to do is butter up this guy. So use a little bit of butter liberally. And today we're using the Challenge brand of butter. It's been about 3 hours and 10 minutes or so. I'm going to turn off the oven and take it out. Stainless steel table where it'll cool out better. It needs to cool down for a couple hours before you can even refrigerate it. Bring it over here. But doesn't that look nice? Let's see if I can zoom it up just a little bit. So now it just has to cool, and then I have to refrigerate it for about a good 12 hours, if not 24 hours before I cut it. Well, it's been over 20 hours now since I put the cheesecake in the refrigerator. Just pulled it out. Let's take a look. It has dropped down, partly because of me bringing it upstairs and downstairs. But usually, when you see these types of cheesecakes in the store, you see the part that's down below. This part's always been pulled off, usually, because this happens a lot. And for me, this is the crust of the cheesecake. Not graham crackers that you find on the bottom of a fake cheesecake. The Jello brand cheesecake. It looks like it has a little bit of a custard texture to it. Because I did change the ingredients somewhat. I didn't know what to really expect. Camel. And then the trick is you leave the bottom there. Put it on a plate. And don't mess with the bottom of the pan until after you eat your cheesecake. I'm mostly going to eat the crust right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's thick. Ooh. That looks good. Alright. I don't know if that texture will show up or not, but that is a good texture. And thickness. So I think maybe we got something good here. The ribs are cooking. We'll be checking them in about 2 hours. Cooking at 250. I'll put this back in the fridge downstairs. It was upstairs in the cooler fridge. And there you have it. It's been about 4 days now since I baked this cheesecake, and I just want to show you the texture and how it came out after it sat for a little while. And you can see this is more like a Pennsylvania Dutch Amish type of a texture than it is more like a New York where it's smoother. But the taste is very good, and I love the texture. So there you have it.